This started when I would just have off and on periods of not feeling 100%. The doctors continued to tell me I was fine, and I had convinced myself that I was fine because that's what everyone said. My older daughter and my husband were like, okay, that's it. Something is wrong. My daughter said, you need to get your own scan if nobody will give you one. At their insistence, I did. And within 24 hours after that appointment, I got an email. The second I opened it and saw a 10 by 15 centimeter burst neoplasm, I was frozen with the realization that I had cancer. I felt this stab of fear, but in the next moment, I heard in my spirit the Lord say, your faith has healed you. Now go in peace. And I felt his peace rush through me from head to toe. In that next minute, of all people to call, I called my sister, who I never call. We never talk on the phone. And I said, it looks like I have ovarian cancer, and you're the first person I'm calling. She said, stay on the phone. I'm going to get Andrea. She'll be able to help. 20 seconds later, Andrea is on the phone, and she said, hi, Jodi. I'm terribly sorry to hear this. There's not much I can do to help you from here, but I can tell you one thing. If this is the only thing you do, you are going to look for Dr. Kevin Brader. All the doctors bring their wives to him. And I'm like, okay, thank you, Lord. I now have my doctor. I immediately called. This was on a Friday, and they said he can see you on Tuesday. He said, wow, you are really compromised. We need to get you into surgery. So the surgery was rough because I was so unstable at that point. I heard from my daughter and my husband after the surgery when Dr. Brader came out. He said, it didn't go very well. She's pretty unstable, so we need to get her stronger. So they started chemo right away, and so many people were praying for me. I just felt that, and I was just so happy that this was underway and that I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that I was going to be healed. The blood work came back at 12.5 was my marker, and I had started out at 200. My daughter and I cried over the phone on that one because it was just like God was saying, I told you I was going to do this. Why are you surprised? So I'm in chemo, I'm feeling great, and now the doctor says, okay, we need to get you back into surgery. January 9 of 2025, I was scheduled for a 7 to 9 hour surgery. I went in, and my husband and daughter were stunned to see my doctor coming out in less than 3 hours. He said, I can't explain it. I didn't have to do anything because I couldn't find any cancer. He did everything, looked everywhere, but he found out within 24 hours when the lab called and said, we can't test this. It's dead tissue. There's no disease. We knew that indeed Jesus heals. A couple of years before, when I had been praying over the fact that my family, who are not believers, I had prayed, Lord, please give me a testimony that will make them want to come to you. And I realized that this was it. So I just am now living in that aftermath with just such incredible joy. I'm grateful that I had cancer. I'm grateful that I was healed. But more importantly, I'm grateful for how much more deeply I want to love and serve Jesus. My name is Jodie Stanley, and this is my story.